cuz. We didn't ask for this, but you still gotta deal with it. Your transformations are triggered by anger and fear.
Hey there, quirky folks. I am your host, Anna, and She-Hulk may have dropped a major bomb on us. So spoiler warning if you haven't seen this episode already. Go watch it and learn to be a Hulk. And if you've already seen it and you did stick around till the credits, then you would have found out that Steve Rogers was not a virgin. And it's all thanks to Smart Hulk.
Steve Rogers is not a virgin. He lost his virginity to a girl in 1943 on the USO tour.
So the old theorists were right. This moment where Captain America smiles back at this woman did lead to a one-night stand. Steve Rogers, you dog. Jennifer was right.
Did you see that ass? Like, that ass did not deserve to die a virgin.
You're the man, Steve, and I am proud of you. But I love the fact that this random fangirl got to play with America's ass.
That is America's ass.
But the confirmation of this one-night stand brings back a very popular MCU theory of the past. The MCU is an amazingly woven sweater. Everything is connected and everything happens for a reason. And this old theory suggests a connection that links the leader of the Guardians to the leader of the Avengers. According to it, Steve Rogers could be the grandfather of Peter Quill.
Thank you.
Yes, it sounds absurd, but the math adds up and it all makes sense. MCU writers could have been sitting on this secret for all this time. Laura Haddock played Peter Quill's mom Meredith Quill in Guardians Volume 1 and 2. But she has actually been in 3 MCU films in total. She was also the one who played this girl that Cap slept with. Recasting the same actors for different roles is pretty common in the MCU, and most of the times it is done sensibly. Kenneth Choi was in Captain America: The First Avenger as one of the Howling Commandos called Jim Morita, and the actor also appeared in Spider-Man: Homecoming as Peter's school principal. Here his recasting made sense because he was actually playing the grandson of Jim Morita. Gemma Chan played the Kree warrior Minerva in Captain Marvel. Then she returned as the Prime Eternal Cersei. So again, this recasting also made sense, because a blue-colored alien and a cosmically designed robot could have similar facial structures. Similarly, it is possible that Laura Haddock's character in Captain America 1 was Peter Quill's grandma. Here's how it would have happened. Imagine her one-night stand with Steve leaving her pregnant in 1943. Then she could have given birth to a little girl in late 1943 or early to mid-1944, depending upon when Steve knocked her up. And then this little girl was named Meredith, who grew up to look almost exactly like her mother. That explains the recasting of Laura Haddock, as it is a similar situation to Kenneth Choi's 2 MCU roles. Then 36 to 37 years later in 1980, Meredith Quill could have met Ego in his human form in Missouri. And we all know what happened after that. Peter Quill was born, and Meredith died of cancer in 1988. But the hot take over here is that Star-Lord could very well be the grandson of Captain America himself. Even James Gunn joked about this back in the day. So maybe Marvel could be retconning this history of Peter Quill and Steve in the MCU as we speak. And do you know why Steve being Peter Quill's grandpa makes total sense? That's because Quill was the only one who was able to carry the celestial light within him. Out of the many offsprings of Ego, only Peter Quill was the one to showcase that. Guardians 2 presented it as a random occurrence, but no other child of Ego had it. So, what was different about Quill? Well, I'll tell you what was different. Peter's super soldier serum powered DNA. That's why he was special like his grandpa. If this theory actually turns out to be true, then it would be a bummer that Steve and Peter did not share any screen time in Endgame. But hey, Secret Wars is coming. So maybe that's when these two could reunite and find out the truth about how they are related. I guess we'll see about that. What do you guys think of this theory? Let us know in the comments, and hit the like and subscribe buttons if you learned something new today. Don't forget to check out some more fun content on our channel. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!